to make sure. Why did it take me all the way back here? I don't know. Okay. Alright. So we are going to be playing Dallas. Let's go. I know Dallas has a way better team than me. And they might win. Why does that keep on going?
It's week 5 of the NFL. This one features Kareem Hunt. He had a great week last week. Well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Cowboys and the Riverhawks. And it's all up next on EA Sports.
Can Jordan Love get us full 5?
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Portland Riverhawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for this visiting Portland club, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Oh, I don't know about all that. I do like their alternate helmets and their I do like their alternate helmets stuff.
Season already in the rear view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
All right.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Jordan Love.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week.
Let's go.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as they lose yardage to start things out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Let's go.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
It's either Trayvon Diggs or it's that linebacker that I'm going to
Walker
go.
now on 1st and 10. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And I forgot to change the clip up
down
again.
just shy of the 40.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Trayvon Diggs.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
We got this team.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Oh, Kareem Hunt? Oh yeah, I forgot. Kareem Hunt is like showing up
He was
now.
well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Let's go.
A sea of defenders had intercepted.
Both
And he's able to get it
interceptions
back
from
here to the 43-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Morales. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Love now to pass on 1st down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And a tackle going to be made at the 38. From the 38, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Let's
go. Busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. On play action. Love to throw.
Ooh.
And
that was...
fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Going back to Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Let's go.
Touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Riverhogs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game. Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us? Absolutely. With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Let's go.
Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Let's go.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and they will take over 1st and 10. And we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
Walker.
Kenny Galladay, he's got a first quarter touchdown grab there. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. play fake Love. He finds his man complete. That's Person. Down inside the 10.
Person, let's
and
go.
He's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Love now.
I had
about that red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
What?
Picked off by Jordan
Wow.
Lewis. And the Cowboys are
I don't know how we
here. It's a touchback.
got that, but okay.
Take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the results for them have not been
Improvement because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hunt will try going up the middle, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Oh, let's play good football.
With a gain of 4. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this down
Lockett,
about the
man.
17-yard line here. 6-0 our score after 1. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
This is a run.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
2nd down and goal. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch.
And he's going to go down.
Let's go.
Sacked right around the 17. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Let's go.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts.
I meant to set my feet.
Vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Play fake. Here's Love. Wide open receiver.
I forgot that you have to set your feet.
Yes, man.
Because you could throw really bad interceptions.
Play action this time with Love.
Dude.
This throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To the air again, Love. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
Peoples-Jones, man.
Work this across midfield to the 48. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You have to worry about Micah Parsons, that's why.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And he'll be brought down.
I was trying to slide, but okay.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
All right.
Back to Walker on 1st down. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw now, here's Love. And this throw complete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Yeah, I'm throwing way too valuable interceptions. You cannot be throwing interceptions like that.
After the play there, defensively getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Let's go.
2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Love looking to throw it.
Micah Parsons, man.
Receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd. Under pressure, they got him again. Micah Parsons, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
All right.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he goes out right around the 39.
Let's go. Hold them to
a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
We just need to play good
46
football.
on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out,
that's caught
Let's go.
inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
and we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time,
and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ken Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Riverhogs have regained the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Wasn't he breaking that tackle?
For this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
and I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott on 1st down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's a handoff. Oh, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at it just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. .43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
Let's go.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
I'm actually going to go for Andre Vaughn's side.
1st and 10, Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Love. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and set packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Flawless.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And this team is very good, so...
For the second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie
Just play good football. I mean, this game is like really bad because they have a good defense.
No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll run again with Hunt, and his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
This is a run.
They'll run with Hunt. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Prescott now. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
This team is just way too good.
Carry here
like, we shouldn't win this game, if you're really honest. If I'm being really honest with you.
That's all they needed to move the sticks.
But, like, you have not really good...
Throwing, Prescott. And it's a quick slant to Lockett.
Right in and left, then you don't have a good...
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
1st down, Prescott. Returning right back to Lockett. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
They have all the pieces together. We have a lot of pieces that we need to work on. Even from wide receiver perspective.
First. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The kick by McManus is good, and they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening round of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
Absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking left side.
Tight end.
That's Morales. Touchdown.
Morales.
A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Riverhawks have retaken the third quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He finds his target in Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down convert.
Wait, what? Oh, that was my.
They run with Hunt. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle to Smith. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I know that they're going to score on one of these drives.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run again with Hunt. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34.
Thought they were actually going to go for a different first, but
it's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the 1st down.
This is probably going to come down to the wire.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll be
Lockett is
down
just
about the
whooping
30-yard
my
line.
butt right now. Like, he's whooping me right now.
Running with
Like,
here out of the shotgun.
how good he's
And
playing
he is
right now.
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on third down? Prescott from the gun. Buying time to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
Oh, you could have...
They all want to be
Could have came down with that.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On second down, it's now a loose football. The ball comes out. He gets away from one.
Did not even expect that though.
The ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Love now. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
As long as it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Let's see if that safety goes. Yep.
Love. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Love. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Oh my goodness.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. So Prescott and the Cowboys now.
All they have to do is just run clock now.
At their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Why is he...
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
And here we are.
Never saw that play.
Watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
It's
Oh my.
Smith. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To the air again, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
is something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete there to Smith. And this will go.
He had all day,
as he
man.
gets it to the 30-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Prescott yet again. Goes right back to Smith again. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Important extra point up and through. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drop.
Okay. A minute and 40 seconds.
The goal line.
We have shown that we can actually win against this team.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 4, and time a huge factor. Now Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Working with a 2nd and 3. To the right side, this is Walker. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love looking to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Love. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Over the middle, complete.
Okay.
It's Morales. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I thought I threw an interception. I was like, dang.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw.
Oh, that's intercepted
yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Yep. 19 to 23. That.
This football game.
That's your
Prescott,
sixth
he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas
I meant to hit X, I just
can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one.
threw
They seemingly forced turnover
to, I think, square. That was just a very close game. Like, there's really nothing to say about that. That was just bad football by me. That was really bad football by me. Jeez. We're 4-1. I don't know what you could ask for to make this team better. We don't have a good quarterback. Like, yeah, Jordan Love did seem like he was doing good at first, but he was better than that other guy, and I mean, you just gotta take shots. Now, it's not like every game that Jordan Love will throw like 400 like touchdowns to like no interceptions. No, that's the game. The game is football. Now, I actually do want to look over their team because they might have a pretty good team. Texans. So they do have Davis Mills. Damian Pierce is the backup? Wow. They got Jarvis, Nico Collins, Wolverine is an awesome guy. Nico Collins is a really awesome guy. Wait, how fast are you? Oh, 86 speed. Not bad. Kenyon Green. Offense doesn't look too bad. Then they do have an 80 overall rookie. They got oh shoot. Linebackers are very, very, very slow, except for the right outside linebacker. Not really. They got Derek Stingley Jr., which did he? No, he is a star. Then they got this rookie. They got Petrum, and they got Keanu Neal. Wasn't Keanu Neal a linebacker or right outside linebacker in 2022? I believe so. He was. Very, very tough loss that we had. You really can't ask for much more. I thought we played good, but not too good. But let's jump into the Texans game.
EA Sports, and we'll see the Riverhogs rocket arm quarterback. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Riverhogs and the Texans,
Yeah,
and it
6
kicks off
interceptions
next
is
on
just
Madden NFL.
poorly.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Alright, let's just... and I forgot to change playbook again.
Love going to throw right away. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Person.
Person. Is it Person? Yeah, it is Person.
That one a gain of 20.
I don't know why I said Person. Yeah, it's Person.
Love looking to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And it's not just going to be Kenneth Walker. If we can get him to a high enough overall. Oh, Marshall, man.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. It's a first
If we can get him to a high enough
10.
overall, we'll probably trade him. And I know, why would he trade Kenneth Walker? In real life, he was so good. But like, you gotta realize, like, not everyone's gonna be staying on this team. We're gonna be trading. We're going to be doing all this and that.
Looking to throw again on second down. Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Morales.
Morales, man.
Down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Didn't see anything open.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Running right, here's Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Riverhogs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Kenneth Walker is just way too good.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And nothing much materializing
Oh,
there
so
on
Pierce
the
is
first down
the back,
run. He'll get a couple,
the
and
starter?
that's it. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 18 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
My Lions did beat Jacksonville
I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because to me,
last night, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
On 1st and 10, Mills. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and 10, it's Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on.
And did they already give up on what's his name? Did they already give up on him? He's a 73, man. You guys.
Sets up a first
I might trade for him.
Throwing, Mills. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this this one is down.
He's going to have to eat that.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
To try again after the sack. Mills. He's got his man. This is Tate. Touchdown, Texans.
All right, Texans.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time, and the result, a Houston touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On second down,
you're just going to leave that wide open?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. First down, Love to pass. Dancing to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Morales.
Oh, Morales.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of
midfield
at the 43.
Like Percy Harlan.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Love. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. Love now to pass on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter.
Okay. Ooh.
3 yards remain for second down. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And here's Marshall. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? To throw now. Here's Love. This will be caught at about the 5. Second catch for him today.
All right.
Lined up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simple
Jordan Love
routes
playing
in the
good
ball,
football.
but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Love, they go play action now. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
If they're blitzing, I have a wide open guy.
Love now.
They were blitzing too. It's just his route didn't develop well.
This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Riverhawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. after the touchdown pass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes Davis Mills in the offense, ready for another drive.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
On second down, here's Pierce.
Jeez.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Take a ball at half.
Mills now going to keep it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Mills now. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
And he'll be brought down just shy of
I could have
midfield at the
intercepted that too.
49-yard line.
And they'll run the option on third and short yardage. Mills hit, and he loses the ball.
How do you guys not haul on that?
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
I don't know why you guys are trying to do play design runs with him.
On second and 11 now. Mills. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And a line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Mills to throw it.
Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. From the 39, Love.
He just couldn't.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Oh, if you're just gonna man press.
Love. He finds his man complete. That's Person. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been right there.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now they go
throw screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Love. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. On second and goal. Love. Touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Riverhogs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. That time a 9-play drive. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
They'll try again from the 20 on second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. And it's the Cardinals who have the lead as they play the second quarter. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Sam Darnold, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Pierce now up the middle. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, Mills. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mills. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Batted at the line, but he still brought it in.
Oh.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Should we go for it?
Partner, all they've been talking about is if we can just make one play, get our hands on the ball one time, we can change this game.
They almost did. That was a dangerous throw.
And instead, it goes against them one more time. Let's see if they can hang in there and not lose.
It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he fumbled
what?
It. It's on the ground. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That should never have been a fumble.
Pierce takes it straight
I don't know
ahead.
how he fumbled that.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here.
Oh
We've got a
my.
man shaken up.
Our defense
Well, they
is
come out and take a
getting
look at him. We will step
dismantled
aside
right now.
for just a moment. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. Taken in at the 11. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 28 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Love. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Ah,
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
how do you
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You bump him? Can't even call a flag on that. I could. No.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
1st down, they go right back to Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. A first down throw for Mills. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's Mills. To Pierce, they set up the screen. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up fourth down. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Mills, fourth down, gotta have it.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Big
oh
stop
my
on
goodness,
the turnover
man.
on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown!
He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
Their many two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Mills throw pulled in by Tate.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, Mills.
Another catch for Tate.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Now Mills.
It's brought in left side by Tate.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Mills again. Mills can't get away, and down he goes.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Oh, they're going to be running this.
Needing the tough yards, they want it with their fullback. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're working out of the gun. Mills. Throw left side complete. That's Tate. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
This defense has certainly had
That
an
was
outstanding
exposed.
second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
He goes once again right back to Hardy. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Texans on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Hardy's got it on the out route. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw is Mills. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deontay Hardy from a yard out. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Oh.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, you guys are just going to let him wide open?
Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And Walker once more.
Oh!
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
That was nasty.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the River Hogs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans back out there and ready to go. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he'll take this to the other side of mid.
Yeah, there's no way.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
You would think that they would be going here Hail Mary every single time.
Throwing again on second down. Mills. That's taken in by Henderson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Mills. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mills. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Jarvis Landry, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the lead door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Oh, if you guys are just going to let us...
To throw now, here's Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Love to throw for it on 4th. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Calling a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory.
We played dominant football, just 1 interception. I think we did pretty good. You gotta realize, like, this team is so injuring. Like, we have so much injuries. But that will do it for this episode. See you guys. Peace out.